7:40 a.m. and I am in Ruby taking Marty to the vet for his procedure. She's going to give him just enough drugs to get a super good look in his mouth and maybe take an x-ray. See if she can see anything to explain why he's still having blood sometimes in his mouth. It's a drop-off appointment, and she'll, you know, in and out of seeing patients in the morning. She does these other procedures. I don't know, usually on Fridays, but I guess today she had a spot. So I really quick, after I got Marty crated, put down food for everybody else. So no morning kitty videos, because I just fed them super quick. You know, I don't want to walk past Morris and leave the property and not have fed him, and then, you know, Gray's back there wanting her food. And well, if I did all of that, I might as well put the food out on the front porch. And anyway, we did have some fog out here, they said, and I see it. It's not super bad. It's gonna be a nice day today, warm temperature wise. I think we're gonna be near 60 and sunnier than yesterday, so that's good. I'm nervous about Marty's procedure. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know what time to expect to go pick him up, so I canceled my chiropractor's appointment and I'm not headed to Cary today. I mean, they would have just kept him there until I came to get him, but I want to bring him home when he's finished. I don't want to leave him up there longer than he has to be. I've only had a few sips of coffee and my voice doesn't sound right. I know, I can hear it. That's right, dash cam. It always was pretty when I would turn in this direction. The sunlight and the tall trees, a little hilly over here, especially with the fog. It was prettier before they put the condos in on the left, but townhomes, I guess. I certainly don't miss getting up at 5:30 every morning, but I do miss driving during the morning sunrise. Can't have it both ways, though. I feel so bad for Marty disrupting his morning. You know, he didn't get any food and he didn't have a chance to go out and run up in the woods. And well, I won't be doing a whole lot, I guess, except sitting around fretting until I hear from Dr. Liz. I turned off silence unknown callers because, you know, the vet's number's in my contacts list, but they have other numbers that they dial out from over there, and I need for them to ring through too. So I made it so my phone will make noise today. And all we can really do is wait to hear. Rough day. So it's going on 8:15, and this is the middle school, elementary school traffic. The folks up here waiting to make the left turn into the school. I mean, it wasn't bad, don't misunderstand, but that is what that is the school traffic. And there are plans to add turn lanes and stuff, but of course, that's going to cause disruption while they're doing that too. I see 5 sprinkles of rain on the windshield. It's not really supposed to rain today. The dense fog advisory, I think it expires at 9 a.m., maybe 10 a.m. Because there is sun up there, but the fog, high fog, is blocking it. I drove through South Park and parents had dropped their kids off and stayed until they got on the school bus. The ones we see get off in the afternoon, they just got on in the morning. And the dump truck was there, garbage truck. the town garbage truck, and they were throwing everything from the electronic recycle except for the television sets into the trash. Always a little frustrating to see that. I'm making an assumption that there's other trash in there and it's really just going to the landfill, but I don't know. But I think if you wanted to do something else with it, you wouldn't be throwing it in the garbage truck. And I do mean throwing. I resisted the urge in going over there and asking them to get a dust broom and to stop breaking glass and to clean up the inside of the area a little better. I resisted. We're out here for our walk. It's a little after 11. Haven't heard anything from the vet yet. Just showing you that they have made pretty good progress with the cement blocks there, building the dugouts, the new dugouts. So after our walk, Dawn took me to Harris Teeter because I was about out of cream after I made the ice cream last night because I didn't go to Whole Foods today. So I picked up a few groceries, and then Dr. Cotton called and talked to me about Marty. His hematocrit is still low, and she was able to get a good enough look in his mouth with the help of her veterinary assistant, that she feels like she got a complete look in his mouth and that the blood isn't coming from his mouth, and she doesn't know where the blood's coming from. And she took an x-ray and didn't see any masses or any abnormal things on the x-ray that would give us any clues. And we had talked about trying around a doxycycline the other day and decided against it. No, it wasn't me unwilling. I just think it was, we just decided we didn't think we needed to do that, but she wants to try that. So that's been called into Real Low Pharmacy by the Broad Street Food Line. So I'm hoping they'll call me this afternoon and tell me I can go pick that up. That's the miracle antibiotic they put Stripe on that got him out of that unexplained fever that he had early spring of last year. So and I'm certainly willing to try that. They said Marty was really good for him, and he, like I said, he hasn't had any anesthesia because he cooperated enough they didn't need it. And so he's all wide awake back there. It's really nice out now at 64 degrees. I think he's going to really enjoy going and laying in the sunshine for a bit. Well, my kitties are out here somewhere. Well, 3 of them were over here in the sun on the asphalt a little bit ago. Here comes Marty. Hey, Mart. Where's Stripey and Morris? I'm going to take Ruby and go down to the mailbox because FedEx delivered my Chewy order at the mailbox. I thought we had this agreement that the guy that can't drive the truck good enough to come up here and bring me my stuff, because he said he slid, bunch of crap, was going to leave the stuff on the stair steps, and you know, so it wasn't as much of a risk of being stolen or whatever. And he's not anymore. That's apparently too much work for this driver. Also, just wait till Brandon comes by. I try not to start complaining the second I see him. But that guy basically works for him, and he's not treating us very well. I'm not happy. I'm not too lazy to walk down to the driveway, but I can't carry that big box all the way back here. It probably weighs 50, 60 pounds. So I got to take the car. Just start buying my crap from PetSmart. On my list of things to build this year is this haunted house. It's pretty detailed and interesting, and I'm super excited about it. It's a relatively new mock that showed up on Rebrickable. And obviously, I have some of the parts and pieces and not some of the parts and pieces. So I'm not going to get anything really built today, but I'm going to pull parts so I can decide what I need to order and what I already have. So I had ordered, I needed these 16 by 16 dark bluish gray plates, and I had ordered them from somebody. Those were actually a little bit hard to find. So I have those. But yeah, I need to check. So there's a lot of parts. Let me see, what was the inventory on this thing? I mean, it's not a lot of parts. It's not a lot of parts for me or for a modular home. Yeah, 3,463. I forget what the list is on unique parts, right? That's total number of pieces there, but sometimes you use the same part more than once. Matter of fact, a lot of times. So I don't know what the spread is on that, but anyway, I'm going to be pulling parts here for a while. It's 3:30 and I've got up to, a couple of hours before I got to be thinking about prepping dinner.